Hello, I am Miss Ramirez, Kylie Ramirez. I teach Spanish at Monona Grove High School. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about French and Spanish class and what to expect at the high school. And finally, I'm going to finish up with what opportunities there are as you move into advanced courses and maybe even get the Spanish 5 and French 5 as a senior in high school. So at the high school at Monona Grove, we have a couple of French teachers. Levels 1 through 5 are offered, and Spanish, same thing, levels 1 through 5 are offered. So if you come into the high school taking French 2 or Spanish 2 and continue on, you can take up to French 5 or Spanish 5 as a senior. Courses are 1 credit. They're a full year. They're an elective. So you do not actually have to take Spanish or French at the high school, although it is recommended. A lot of colleges look for foreign language classes, but again, it's not required. So it's not required to graduate from high school, nor is it required to get into college. Some schools will require it, but a lot of them actually don't. So whatever school you're interested in, you would want to take a look to see if it's required or not. As of all of the UW schools in Wisconsin, colleges, the only one to actually require it is UW-Madison. Many other schools really encourage it, but it is not required. So as a freshman, if you are coming in and have taken French as a full year in middle school or Spanish in 8th grade for a full year, you should register for French 2 or Spanish 2. The only reason you should register for French 1 or Spanish 1 is if you haven't taken any language before or haven't taken like that full year in 8th grade. The other reason would be if you want to maybe switch languages. Maybe you've taken Spanish and you really want to take French and you really want to learn French. Then you could go ahead and register for French 1. Unless your middle school teacher tells you that they think you should kind of start fresh in French 1 or Spanish 1, again, you should start in French 2 or Spanish 2 if you've taken a full year in 8th grade. If you are unsure, you could go ahead and email me and kind of tell me, what your history has been of taking a language, and we can talk about it and decide what would be a good placement for you. So what if you haven't taken a language before? Then right, go ahead and register for French 1 or Spanish 1. But you don't necessarily need to do it as a freshman in high school. You could, and that's fine, right? If you know you want to go to UW-Madison, right, and you're going to take 2 years of a language, of the same language, you could go ahead and take Spanish 1 and Spanish 1 and Spanish 2 in high school right away. But maybe you want to just kind of see how high school is and how it starts out for you, and maybe wait till you're a sophomore or a junior to take French or Spanish, and that's fine too. I do want to just point out that this is only for if you are going to be starting over in French 1 or Spanish 1. If not, if you are continuing on, you never want to take a year off, because if you don't continue with your language studies, you're going to forget a lot of it. So if you do want to get to, completing Spanish 2 or French 2, take it next year so that you can continue. Just as a little reminder, it is an elective. We consider it maybe an academic elective. We will be giving, some assignments, some work outside of class, not a ton, but do expect sometimes to have to work outside of class and complete practice assignments. We also ask that students participate orally, right? Because that's the way you're going to learn a language. As far as assessments goes, there are grammar quizzes, some vocab quizzes, and we also focus on reading and listening assessments. You might write a little paragraph in French 2 or in Spanish 2 or even French 1, Spanish 1, and get an opportunity to make improvements and revise and do a final copy. And then we also have oral quizzes, conversations with another student, or answering questions. And so those are some of the assessments just to be aware of. But if you've taken a language course already, it's pretty much a lot of the same things. Wanted to also let you know that we do have Spanish Club and French Club. And so I am the advisor for Spanish Club, and Miss Spate is the advisor for French Club. And a lot of times we'll meet after school a couple times a month and do fun activities. You can see some of the activities we do. Sometimes we do a couple activities together as language clubs. And so that's an option to get involved if you really like the language. Finally, I'm going to talk about what you want to keep in mind if you really do like languages and you want to continue studying all through high school. I'm going to talk about the opportunity to take French 5 or Spanish 5 as a dual credit college course and how you would earn retro credits. So at Monona Grove, we offer French 5 and Spanish 5 as a dual credit course with UW Green Bay. So if you are a senior and are taking the course, you can choose to enroll in this course. You would pay a $300 fee, $100 per credit. And if you get a B or better in the course, you can actually earn 14 college credits. Yes, 14. So the course itself is equal to a fourth semester Spanish course at UW, even though it's fifth semester or Spanish 5 or French 5. And you get 14 credits because you earn retro credits for the classes that you are skipping over. So as you can see there, you get 3 credits for fourth semester, 3 for third semester, 4 for second semester, and 4 for first semester. All for $300. You earn 14 college credits and earning a B or better. Even though these are going to be UW Green Bay college credits, they will transfer to almost all other colleges or universities. A few colleges do not accept high school dual credit college courses, but by the time you're a senior and you know what school you want to go to, you'll probably have an idea and you'll be able to contact and ask if they do or do not. The majority of schools do. All UW schools accept these credits as transfer credits. So why would you want to do this? Well, by earning extra credits, a lot of times you can register for classes earlier in college. You get more choices in class times, days, professors. Maybe you even graduate earlier than expected. And if you continue taking Spanish or French in college, you won't have to take a placement test because you've already taken fourth semester French or Spanish. If you go on to study in college, you just enroll for fifth semester French or Spanish. So it's super cool. And a lot of students come back and say, hey, Ms. Ramirez, I am now minoring in Spanish in college because I've had that jump start in high school and had those credits, or maybe even a double major. Right, so this is a great opportunity, but just something to keep in mind so that if you're interested in the language, this is something that you would want to do, and we would also remind you of as you're going into French 5 or Spanish 5. So that's all I have for this presentation. If you have any questions, I'm going to invite you to email me. My email is right there. And I hope that you have a great rest of your year. And I hope to see you in the hallways of Monona Grove High School taking Spanish or French. Thank you.